it's interesting that appearing intelligent in a culture is what will keep you from moving forward spiritually. You'd seem that it might be just the opposite, that, oh, if you're intelligent, you will have a better chance of developing spiritually. But what's interesting is that the way you appear intelligent is dictated by the culture and is dictated in a certain way and demands conformance to that requirement of the culture. And by conforming, it limits the individual and forces them to be, act, think, and speak in a certain way that leads towards success. So appearing intelligent and success are related, and being successful in a culture is very powerful in forcing behavior down a certain path. So by forcing the behavior and thought down a certain path in order to appear intelligent and be intelligent, it keeps the individual from following their own path and for being autonomous and sovereign, which works against you in your ascension and locks you down into the society and into the 3D world. And this is what we're trying to do, is trying to move out from the 3D into the 5D. And this is one of the things that does this. In an individual-based society, it has to do with logic as well. The logic has to do with laying things out in a clear, precise manner, and then developing it, and then concluding it at the end. And if you don't do that, it appears that you're not intelligent. And so not just in this thing, but the way you dress and act and interact with people is all being told to you how you should do this, and if you do that, you'll be thrown an M&M for succeeding, maybe a raise or be more successful or something. So appearing intelligent is a powerful way for the society to force the individual down a certain path, and which in result blocks a person into the 3D even more. In other cultures, being successful is not necessarily being what's considered by the individual culture as, having a very logical laying out of way and explaining things. In other cultures, it's better to talk around topics and never get to the point and things, because it would, make people upset and things. And if you're not working towards harmony with a group, you're messing up. And so an intelligent person doesn't do that. So if somebody was to be very direct and to be very clear with what they're saying, they would be busting up the harmony of the group. And only a stupid person does that, who doesn't, not an intelligent person. So these intelligence is all dictated by the culture, and so it's another way of fitting into the society and forces it, and so forcing it to fit down into that mold and not think and just do what you're told. So once again, appearing intelligent works against spiritual development and towards your ascension. So being alert to this, so you're always intelligent because you are God. You have divine mind, infinite intelligence. But the intelligence that is defined within societies and things are always a very limited intelligence. It's a very small, incremental, and if you have more, is considered more intelligence, it's given to you by the society, by you doing all these things that they want. It has nothing to do with intelligence. It's just fitting into the norms that they have forced people to follow in order to succeed. So intelligence, real intelligence, is divine intelligence we have an infinite supply of. So by getting into the flow and knowing who we are, we can start experiencing infinite intelligence, and it's way, way, way more than any society would ever give you, because we are infinite. That's a fact.